This dude ended up taking a fucking 3-month trip out in fucking Austin, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that
He's
shit was
supposed to
crazy.
come back in like what, a week?
I was supposed to come back in like a week or two.
He was
but
like,
that shit-
yeah, I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, okay,
3
yeah.
months later.
Yeah, bro. I just got stuck. It was too lit. It was too
Yeah,
lit.
you definitely get lit out there.
It was too lit. I just had to stay for a little bit longer.
Bro, I know you got hella stories.
Oh
From your
man,
time
it
out
was
there,
crazy
too.
down there, bro. Crazy.
Oh,
Cause it's so yeah, it'd be
Austin
popping
be
out.
Austin be alive, bro. And
Yeah.
you were down there like the best time too.
Oh yeah, bro. Austin is literally like a fucking different world. It's like to Tulsa, just
I'm
total
already
opposites, bro.
I'm already knowing
I
because
mean, like here it'd be like low key chill and shit, you know.
yeah.
But like down there, bro, it's like parties, bro, fat ass kickbacks.
just live all the time.
Because
Live all the time.
whenever all the like everyone that's in college, whenever like they be like on breaks and shit, whenever they go off, a lot of people be going down to Austin.
Yeah, bro, Austin's definitely live. A hell of people are moving there too. That's why, fucking it's so expensive and shit down there because everyone's just moving down there now.
Yeah.
'Cause it's so live and shit. But
Yeah, I saw
that
that shit. Motherfucking Joe Rogan and shit moved whenever
Yeah.
the COVID shit was happening and everything.
Yeah, and he loves it down there.
Yeah.
He says it's great.
And
It
bro,
really is.
Texas is good.
It's good.
Seems
good
It's
as
good.
fuck.
Oh yeah, it's good.
I feel like it's kind of underrated.
Mhm.
Kind of underrated.
Felt like if weed was legal there, it'd be. Oh yeah.
I definitely think they're working their way.
Yeah, they're definitely working their way
They
up
got
there.
to, don't
Decriminalized it.
Yeah.
They're working their way up there for sure. But I feel like it's gonna be a couple more years before that shit happens.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, hopefully not. But
Yeah, with the shit that's going on right now, who fucking knows?
mm-mm.
But nah, bruh. So like, I was kind of wondering that because Kyron did, like, I feel like that is kind of a good question. Like during, cause you were living out in Austin, cause I met you in high school.
Yeah.
You were a grade below me,
Mhm.
but then he ended up getting like kicked out and shit,
Yeah.
and then motherfucking moving out to Austin. So I didn't end up talking to you much until you came back.
Type shit. Yeah.
But I'm already knowing you probably got some pretty crazy stories
Oh yeah.
from like Austin and shit.
No. Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, is there any like stories that stick out? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a couple. There's definitely a couple that definitely stick out there. There's a couple parties that have been busted.
parties, yeah,
I had to run.
yeah.
You
What?
know.
So what happened?
So, well, I'll start off. There was this Halloween. Actually, there was this girl. It was Maya's like 17th or 18th birthday, and it was up in like these rich white neighborhoods. It was cool. There was around like probably like 50 to like 150 people. So pretty
Was it
pretty
like
good.
a fucking mansion?
It was
type
just,
shit?
I mean, it was a 2-story house. There was like upstairs, people were smoking shit, rolling up, drinking. People were downstairs doing their shit. People out in the back doing their shit. So I mean, it was pretty live.
Show.
Yeah, I had like a zip or like 2 zips on me. You know, I was just trying to maybe sell some at the party. I just had it on me, you know. And fucking, we're just like smoking and shit, and we just hear a knock at the front door. I was like, and everyone just like looks. And, like no one answers that shit, and everyone's just like looking at the door.
Shit go quiet.
And like the shit got quiet. And everyone's just looking at it. You just hear it again. And at that point, I'm like, because like a person goes, it's the cops. I'm like, I just started going towards the back. I started like freaking out. So I just like throw my backpack like underneath, like a fucking cupboard. You feel me? Like underneath the kitchen sink type shit. And I thought about it again. I was like, So I ran back into the house. I grabbed my backpack. I threw it back on, and I went out to the back, and that's where like everyone just started going to the backyard. There's like 100 people in the backyard just crowded up because no one would go to the front door to answer them.
So
And
they're just hiding like.
yeah, everyone's just hiding in the backyard and shit. And next thing you know, on both sides of the fences, like towards the backyard, you see flashlight, and it's the cops. And I'm like, nope, there's no way this is happening. They're not gonna come back here, right? So I grabbed like my homies I came with. There was like 10 of us or some shit, and like I'm like, all right, let's dip. And I start like we jump fence back, and we started dipping out, and there's like a good amount of people started following us, bro. There's like 15, 20 people following me. I was like in the front.
Did y'all hop in a whip or like how did you?
No, we were hopping fences to get away from the house so we could go, like probably like circle around and get back in the whip. Get out
So
of there, you
y'all
know?
were parked closer to the crib.
Yeah,
Oh,
type shit. So, cause we did not want to like obviously don't want to like get in any type of altercation with the cops.
That-
Like,
it
so
was
as
hard
far
as
as
fuck.
They were probably
Yeah,
all
yeah,
up front
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
So the Angel had 5 stars.
Yeah, bro. No. So we're like running and shit, right? And we're like hopping fences. I'm leading them, and we're like, I'm like the first one. I jump the fence and I run halfway through this guy's yard, and I look back and I'm like, come on, to my friends, and I like literally look back and I'm telling them to come through, and all I hear is, and I'm like, and I look for him. There's like an old guy with a shotgun in the back. He's like, who's in my backyard? I'm like, and I hear him cock that hell again. I was like, I started darting the other way, and all my homies ran the opposite way. So I literally was like stuck. I didn't have my phone on me. I think I like lost it or something because I was drunk.
Damn, bro. What the
But
fuck?
so I started just like booking it and shit. And I go back out to like the main street, and there's like helicopters just like throughout the neighborhood and shit. And I had my backpack on. And I was just like walking down the street. I was just by myself. I was just trying to find somebody, like with my homies or some shit. And I'm walking and shit. I just like look behind me and I just see like lights, and I'm like, oh no. And I look behind me and it's a cop car pulling like right up to me, and I'm like, nope. So I just start booking it back, and I fucking hop the fence again, and then I fucking just jump out and start chasing me.
Damn.
And I'm like, if I'm gonna come, I'm not getting caught with a bag, obviously. So I throw my bag over at the shed, and I just like book it. Like I can hear the shit jangling and shit behind me. So that's when I was like, throw the bag. I start booking it again, and motherfucking, I see one of my homies, like after like 10, 15 minutes of like running through the neighborhood, I see like one of my homies and shit, and I link with him, and I tell him to call one of my other homies, and they come and pick me up. And it was the homie that I was staying with. He was like, "Where's the bag with all the bud?" And I was like, "I dropped it. Like I threw it." He's like, "No, you did it." I was like, "I did." He was like, "Nah, we're finding it." So me and him, like, there was cops and shit in the neighborhood. And we fucking drove, and I fucking finally found the house. I was so drunk, I could barely even tell it was a house. But I saw like the big shed that I threw it by. So I was like, that one right there, that one. So he like pulled over, he like opened it, and there was like cops down the street. Like you could see cops on the street, and I was like, as I booked that hell, I jumped the fence, I saw the bag, I was like, oh, bet. I grabbed it, and I just ran, hopped back in the whip. I'm not going to a party again, bro. I'm not going to a party again. But I ended up going to a party like the next weekend.